you can't go to court looking like Sideshow Bob, bro. You gotta at least button up a little bit, bro.
No, I ain't button. This is what I look like. This is what my money look like. What's up with everybody, man? I know I took a little break going actually did I do something yesterday? I think I did do something. I was that fucked up. God damn, I did do something. My man Boom. We had a good time, man. And you know what I mean? Hey Dolomite, you know what is good to see, man? Me and him had a little scuffle, you know what I mean, little verbals, and you know what I mean? Cause niggas be busy, you know what I mean? Niggas got families. It was a miscommunication, but we sat down as men and be like, yo, if I offended you, I apologize. It's something, you know what I mean? When I was young, I probably wouldn't have been able to do. I would probably told the nigga suck my dick. You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta grow up and mature and really think things out. Sometimes the shit ain't that deep, man.
Yeah, shit. I ain't know. Y'all got into it?
Yeah, it was just over some content shit. You know what I mean? He thought I didn't give him enough time, but we worked it out as men. And sometimes, you know what I mean? That's all we got. It takes communication. You know what I mean? To see how a nigga feel and let a nigga see, let him say how he feel. You know what I mean? Let just listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest problem with niggas nowadays. We can't let a nigga express themselves to see how they feel about you.
Yeah, shout out to Boom. That nigga cool.
Shout out to Boom.
Yeah, I seen y'all niggas was on last night when you said you ain't know what you did last night. I'm like, damn, y'all niggas had like a whole little shit was like live and everything.
Oh yeah, it was tore up. I was tore up, nigga. I was drinking that XO, nigga.
Damn. Which XO? You know, every brand got an XO. It got Remy XO.
No. I was going back to the Easy Jesus days. You know what I mean? Going back to the Erkin jerk, nigga.
Oh hell!
Hey, what y'all call that up there in LA? Y'all call it
Erkin jerk, nigga. Yeah, I don't fuck with that Erkin jerk, dog. You fuck with Erkin jerk when you hurting.
Yeah, nigga,
you can get 20 gallons of that shit for $5, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. You get more for your buck. You know what I mean? These donks and Jordans cost a lot of money, nigga. You already know.
Yeah, Erkin jerk, boy. That shit gonna have you irking and jerking. That's why they call it that, because you gonna be hugging that toilet.
Did I? You know what I mean? I call it. It's like a keto diet. You lose weight when you drink it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, we were just talking about some modern women, man. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Because me and Boom was just talking about it. Because shout out to Miss Lon, the Sip and Talk. She's a good content creator. I love what she's doing also. But Boom came up with a thing. He said, man, what if I come home, my body hurt from work, and I don't feel like going downstairs to get the food? Will you do that for me as my woman? Go make me a sandwich if I don't want a whole meal. And Miss Londa said, oh, nah, I ain't doing nothing for 3 a.m. I feel like, man, if a man is providing, if he asks you to get him one sandwich at night, it shouldn't be a problem. What's your thoughts about that, Dolomite?
It shouldn't be a problem at all. Like, especially if y'all in a relationship and everybody's taking care of and doing their thing, nigga, there shouldn't be nothing outside of some unreasonable shit like jumping out the window head 1st.
Mm-hmm.
You should feel like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Don't even worry about it. I got it. Because as a husband, I do that shit. Like, if it's 3 a.m, you know, when your woman is pregnant and she like, baby, I need a Snicker. Bad as hell. It's 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
I need a Snicker. You like, let me take my ass and go to 7-Eleven, get you the Snicker because you my wife and I love you and I'm trying to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that should be reciprocated.
And I feel like, you know what I mean, in that shit, a lot of women feel like they your slave or maid. No, it's called about playing your role. Like, we niggas gotta play roles all day of the week, man. It's always gonna be a give and take. I don't care if you're doing the right thing, the bad thing, it's always a give and take. There's no happy medium. It's always give and take. And there's nothing wrong to take your husband needs and wants serious or your wife's needs serious, because at the end of the day, anybody can get replaced. If you don't do it, somebody else will do it. And that's strictly facts on that.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of what a lot of women problem is A lot of them is literally raised not to take care of a man. Like
Yeah.
they raised and they taught and they told through society that somehow you's a weak ass bitch if you take care of a man. You know, a man is oh, I would never do that for a man. That's wife shit. And then when they become a wife, oh fuck that. You know, like they still want to be alpha and shit. And it's like, my nigga, there's nothing cool about not taking care of your mate. Because even with these young niggas, like y'all niggas really think it's cool to not take care of a woman. You really think it's cool to not compliment women, to not treat women with respect and to treat women nice. Like, I don't know why niggas think it's so cool to be mean to the opposite sex. Like, the reason a lot of our society is breaking down and fucking up is because we've both been taught that we're against the opposite gender. And that's why we fucked up, because it's so much easier to see a household ran the way that it was ran way back in the day, like with our grandparents and great grandparents, where grandma and granddad just got along, my nigga. Like they knew we in a relationship, we in this house, we got to make it work, so we gonna have to get along. Nowadays, motherfuckers is getting divorced at an alarming rate. Like the divorce rate is way more likely success in marriage. And to me, it's because nigga, like everybody think that it's wrong to serve they mate. Like they don't look at marriage as a service no more. They look at marriage as like, you're supposed to be making me happy. That's your job. Your job is to make me happy. Instead of realizing that it's my job to make you happy too.
Yeah, and that's the biggest part about it, man. I feel like I always say this: marriage and relationship is like a partnership. That's like if Kmart knew, you know what I mean? Oh fuck, I'm a sunken ship and I'm going out of business. Hey, let me sell some shares to Walmart. Yes, come together, and I become your sister brand. You know what I mean? That's why I feel like relationship is like business. You know what I mean? You're only strong as the people you got on the team. And I realized that on my first situation, this ain't it ain't what it is. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work out. You know what I mean? If you can't force people to change, but you also gotta bend. And a lot of niggas don't want to bend. You can't have two fucking pilots flying the plane.
Yeah.
I'm going here, you going there. You can't have two niggas trying to direct the plane. That shit ain't gonna, you know what I mean, be stable enough to fly and get to the destination. And that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, because like I genuinely feel like unless you get into the marriage with the understanding that if I serve this person, they gonna serve me back,
Mm-hmm.
and both of y'all both have this same attitude, it's not gonna work. Like anybody who goes into a marriage with selfish intentions, meaning I'm getting with her because she's gonna make me happy, as opposed to I'm getting with her because I want to make her happy, and vice versa, it's gonna fail, my nigga. Like nothing works when one person has one idea and another person has another idea. Unless both of y'all both have it in your head that I'm doing the best that I can to make this person happy, that shit not gonna fucking work. And like you said, if they don't understand that this is a job that I have to fulfill, it ain't gonna work. Like you the head or you the point guard, I'm the center. You
And
know, nigga, you
and
Stockton, I'm Malone. Not I'm Malone and you Malone too.
yeah. And the biggest thing is niggas don't want women to be smarter than them. I love a woman that's smarter than me.
Yeah. And
like
the thing is, she might only be smarter than you in one area.
yeah, and that's perfect. That's what you need. You need
Yeah,
to
like I need you to be good with money because I'm not good with money.
what?
You
Mm-hmm.
know, I need for you to be able to cook and I can't cook. Like nigga, you should marry somebody who's strong where you weak at.
And that's the
Because
problem is they go by the ass and the BBL and they're pretty small. That don't help you build nothing, nigga, because that ass gonna eventually sag. Eventually, them titties gonna go flat. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you
and
gotta
then
bring something to the table.
that ass ain't gonna get you a sandwich at 2 in the morning neither.
Mm-mm.
You know, like that's the thing. Like you have to choose your mate based on how they compliment you. And not compliment meaning telling you that you handsome, but like literally being that quarterback if you a receiver. Like if you a running back, my nigga, you don't need to marry another running back, nigga. You need to marry an
No.
offensive lineman. Like you need somebody that's gonna do the things that you need done. Like you can't try to be an alpha marrying an alpha. If you an alpha, you marry a beta. I tell women that shit. If you really consider yourself to be an alpha female, you need to find either a beta male or a male that's so alpha he turns you beta. But nigga, you can't fuck with somebody if you feel like, oh, I want to drive the car too. I want to lead too. I want to pay too. I want to do this too. Well, you need to find you a nigga that got a compromising mentality. You got to find a nigga that's willing to bend on shit, my nigga. You can't have a nigga who you gonna be locking and bumping heads with all the time. Cause ain't no real man going for that shit.
And you know what I mean? I'm kind of envious of the nigga that got married him because joined twins. That nigga's a legend in my eyes.
I don't know. Them conjoined twins is ugly.
You know what I mean? If she was a little battered, that's good though. You never had to worry about one gonna be awake, not both gonna be asleep at the same times. You know what I mean? It's a happy of both worlds.
I don't know, man. They only got one coochie,
but they got two mouths.
Yeah, that's cool and shit. But if you know, I don't know. I can't have an ugly face when I look down.
Come on, man.
That shit don't work for me.
Don't look like we all smashed some body faces back in the day, though.
Yeah, but I ain't marrying them. I ain't gonna front, nigga. I'm not finna sit up here and make it seem like everything I hit was a dime. Because no, I done knocked some wolves down. I ain't gonna front, my nigga.
Everybody eat a burrito from Dollar Store once in a while.
I can't wake up every morning next to the wolf. That's two wolves. Nah, two ugly faces. At least if one of them was cute, I could fuck with it. But hell no, nigga, no.
They might got 800 credit. That's probably why the nigga got one.
They must get a cold check coming in every month, because that's the only way I could justify some shit like that. That's terrible.
Nah. Yeah, I was like, damn. That's crazy.
They must have some incredible personalities, my nigga.
Must be, man.
That's the only thing I could think. They probably got a great sense of humor, good conversation, and some other shit, because they ugly as a motherfucker.
Yeah, they ain't pretty at all, man.
They not, my nigga.
And don't even got no body or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's nothing that makes me say, oh man, good job, homie.
Yeah, I can understand they had like a Jessica Alba face. You know what I mean? With them pretty face.
Yeah, like
with no body, that's been all right.
Yeah, they ugly. Like, nah, I couldn't do it. No. No.
That's like I don't know if you ever watched Eddie Griffin's Undercover Brother. You ever seen that shit?
Yeah.
When the nigga had that thick ass mayonnaise sandwich, like niggas got levels. Niggas got levels.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. Like if they was like sixes in the face, 2 6s make a 12. That's cool. 2 5s make a 10. But them two motherfuckers is 2s. So even if you put them both together, that's a 4, and that's still a fail. Nah, I'm cool. Hell no.
So Dola, man, I see you got a stand up event coming up, man. Are you excited about that, yo?
Yeah. The crazy thing is, like, of all the things that I've done in my life, because I done the gang of shit, like, this is kind of like, I ain't gonna say the scariest, but it's like the most mentally consuming of everything. Like when I do podcasting and shit, like I prepare for it and I get ready, but like this shit, 5 minutes don't pass without me thinking about it. Like what I'm aware, how I'ma talk, what I'ma say. Like I've been watching more comedy than I usually watch, because I've always been a fan of comedy and stand-up comedy. But now I watch it.
Like no homo, no Diddy. What kind of niggas did you look up to? Like when you was a kid, like who's the niggas you was watching? Like
as far
comedy
as
wise,
stylistically,
stand up.
Yeah, like stylistically, who I want to be like is TK Kirkland. Like because TK
that nigga's
Kirkland,
a storyteller.
Exactly. You know, and he's a game giver. Like he gonna give you some jewels with the comedy. Like it's gonna be funny, and he gonna tell you some shit. He gonna give you something you can walk away with. You know, because to me, that's what too much game is. That's what my podcast is. Like I'm gonna give you something you can leave with, my nigga. So, stylistically, who I want to be like is him. Another motherfucker who I watch, who I enjoy, who I like to have something comically in common with is Patrice O'Neal. Rest in peace.
God damn, that's a man. Hey yo, I watched that nigga the other day, nigga. He was talking about when he was going to the store. He said, "Man, why the fuck do they put Oreos in the look like a dope pack?" I said, "Yo, that shit was funny." He said, I'm diabetic."
Yeah,
like that nigga was funny, yo.
Patrice O'Neal cold as shit, and Corey Holcomb. Not so much of how that nigga been acting recently, because Corey Holcomb, that nigga loose cannon. He's a wild nigga. But
I like it though. He ain't PC.
Yeah, like on stage, I fuck with Corey Holcomb, like, cause he never gave a fuck. Like he gonna say that shit. Like he gonna say shit a lot of motherfuckers flat out scared to say. So those three, as far as like if you asking me who I pattern myself after, because of course my favorite is Dave Chappelle.
Damn, you like you like them conscious niggas that's giving the truth, sir. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not into goofy shit. Like I don't like Cat. I mean, look, I do like Cat. I don't like Kevin Hart. The niggas who just like I ain't with that shit, my nigga. Like I don't like goofy shit. I like niggas who mentally stimulate. Like I like niggas who you can read this shit and it'll still be funny. Like that's my favorite kind of comedy. Like nigga, I don't give a fuck who say it. It's funny no matter who say it. Like Kevin Hart, he gotta act it out. Like if you gotta act the shit out, like because even like Martin, I respect what he do, but it's not my cup of tea, my nigga. Like if that's what you into, that's what you into. But I ain't into the jumping up and down, falling all over the place, tripping over shit. I'm cool,
Yeah, I like my man Arnaz. I don't think that nigga get appreciated, man. Arnaz, I think that's
my least favorite comedian in the world too.
I like him because he like it's nothing off a board. You talk about his slow ass brother and shit like that. I thought that shit was funny to me personally.
Nigga, I hate Arnaz.
Like I don't like DL Hughley. DL Hughley ain't my nigga. I can't
and that's crazy because if I was to compare myself to somebody right now, it would be DL. Because the way DL do his comedy, it's like joke. Like he don't develop nothing. He don't tell no story. He just joke. And it's like right now, because I be trying to break the ice so fast, I fall into that trap, which I don't want to do. Like I don't want to sound like DL. I respect DL. DL cool. But that style of comedy, I don't like doing it because I understand like that's not sustainable. Like I want something that people gonna be like, man, when that nigga said such and such, that was dope, or that was profound, or that was deep, and that was hilarious. Other than I don't remember what that nigga said. He told 200 jokes. I know I was laughing, but what the fuck was he talking about? It's like you dribbling a whole lot, but you ain't scoring a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I fuck with DL, but Arnaz, all that like it's repetitive, my nigga. Like he pull his pants up real high and then he do all them goofy ass dances. I'm like,
yeah, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of that, but I like that nigga too, man. And like when I grew up, my uncles were big on Richard Pryor, man. So that nigga right there, this is his stands, you know what I mean? Stand presence is, you know what I mean? And the nigga talking about buying Leon Spinks buying $1.50 worth of crack is crazy. Cause he was able to storytell and have like the one hit liners and do it on a different level. I know a lot of niggas get mad because he had a rider and shit like that. A lot of niggas got riders. You know what I mean?
I got Richard Pryor and Dave Chappelle is 1A and 1B. Yeah. Like greatest comedians of all time. Like Richard Pryor, I don't give a fuck if anybody wrote his jokes. Nobody could have performed them like him.
Fuck no, man.
Like that's the fucking thing. Like my nigga, 10 niggas could tell the same joke. My nigga, who's the best is who made you laugh the hardest when they told the fucking joke.
Especially when the nigga said, man, I was free basing. He said, he said, hey, Rich. And nigga lit a match. That's you. Like who?
Rich running up the street.
Like, who would laugh about burning up and make a joke out of it?
Nigga,
Except for
that's what I'm
Richard
saying.
Pryor. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like that nigga the GOAT, dog. Like
Yeah, that nigga.
him and Dave. And you know, some niggas will argue that it's Eddie Murphy.
I
I'm
like
not
Bernie too. I don't think Bernie was on no cornball shit.
top five.
I think Bernie was just talking about fucking. He said you got to stir like a spoon. Like, damn, how the fuck you come with that? And
That
this
nigga
his
top
sex.
five. He top five, dog. Like to me, I got Richard and Dave is 1 and 2, interchangeable, whatever you want to say. Like, then I got Eddie Murphy, then I got Chris Rock, then I got Bernie. And if you put Bernie in front of Chris Rock, I'm not gonna argue it. But
and for like, I even like some of the white comedians. I like Bill Burr. He got his own style.
Bill Burr a beast.
But I don't fuck with what's that nigga that trying to get the black card? What's this nigga's name?
Oh, you talking about Gary Owen?
Yeah, I can't fuck with him.
Yeah, Gary Owen. I don't hate him. I don't hate what he do, but I understand that Gary Owen couldn't go around white people.
Nah,
like Gary Owen
he
couldn't
could have had the same stage Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, no, he couldn't play no all white audience. They're gonna what the fuck is all this black shit?
Yeah.
Like you white, nigga. Why you ain't got no white jokes? Why you ain't got no white culture jokes? Why you ain't got no white people jokes? All your jokes is, oh, black church, my black wife, my black kids. I was at a bar with some black guys. Like everything is black. Like, nigga, what jokes do you do when black people not around?
And I fuck with JB Smooth too, man. I just think that nigga is just his fast talking pace and Dion. What's that? Dion Lee? What's that?
Dion Cole.
Yeah, that nigga nice.
Yeah, I used to like Dion. I liked old Dion Cole more than I like famous Dion Cole.
What's the other nigga? Brian Simpson, the up and coming nigga.
I'm not familiar with him.
He was like a Marine nigga. He got out the Marines, and I love Charlie Murphy too. Charlie Murphy, the stories.
Charlie Murphy
underrated.
He's funnier off stage than he is on stage.
Yeah, I'm just saying the storytelling though.
Yeah, like true. What's that? True Hollywood stories. The Charlie Murphy when he told the Prince story and the Rick James story and that other one that didn't make it on air about the hot dog shit. That nigga fucking hilarious. If he would have did that on stage, he'd have been way colder. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if you ever seen him on stage, but
nah, I never seen
his stage show trash. I ain't gonna front. Like
it's worse than Nick Cannon.
See that nigga. I ain't never seen Nick Cannon on stage, but I could assume that it probably wasn't. I couldn't even fucking imagine the goddamn Nick Cannon on stage, my nigga. Like that sounds terrible.
A lot of niggas tried. I heard it was like an unreleased Will Smith comedy shit.
Everybody can't fuck with that stage, dog. Like part of why it took me so long to do it is because of how many people I've seen do it super good and I've seen do super bad. And I'm like, it can't be that easy, my nigga. Like, if I seen this nigga do it and it was terrible, it must not be that goddamn easy. So let me chill. It wasn't until recently I said, you know what, fuck it. Let me just try that shit.
So what was your preparation when you got first on the stage? Do you have to mentally get yourself prepared? Do you drink some water?
Yeah.
What do you have to do to get you at? You need a shot?
Hell yeah. Because
like what is the drink of choice when you go home?
Gin and juice.
Gin and juice. God damn, that's some old nigga shit right there.
Yeah. 41, my nigga. 41. I'm not 20 nothing, my nigga. I'm 41, my nigga. I'm from the days of Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, my nigga. Like
that nigga said gin and juice.
It gets you where you need to be. You can't even taste the liquor. You know, nigga, gin and juice get you right where you need to be, nigga. You get one hit of that, you ready to go, my nigga. Like you don't need 4-5 shots. You don't need a whole tall cup, nigga. You get that gin and juice in you, my nigga. You be ready to get it in. So, you know, gin and juice. You know, I make sure that my jokes is tight. Like I got them ready, like, you know, because, you know, shout out my nigga JP Justice, who I be on live with all the time. Like he said, nigga, you need however much stage time you got, you need that much funny time. Meaning written jokes, not Oh, it's the ladies in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Ladies looking good. Women be shopping. You know how niggas be trying to like kill time. He like, no, you need jokes. Like you need this is
So
funny, this is funny, this is funny, this is funny. So once you have that in preparation, you're ready because you know that this is my performance. It's like a rapper. If you know what you finna rap, you just rap the shit.
mhm.
You don't got to do no bullshitting. So my preparation is making sure that I know what I'm gonna say when I get up there, so I don't got nothing to be worried about.
So that's why I've been recently just writing shit down and to you know what I mean because I feel like around my niggas I'm just nigga funny around the niggas. So I'm trying to make sure the shit is really tight. Um and really been really talking to myself in the car to formulate what I want to say from my first thing. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, cause the biggest hurdle for me as far as like comedy and getting on stage is when you funny around your homies. 99% of the time, you funny around your homies because you replying to something. You got
And
a
that's
funny comeback.
it.
So when it comes to comedy on stage, you have to be able to set yourself up to tell those same jokes to make the crowd laugh. Like you got to invite them into the inside joke that you got with your homies.
Mhm.
So to me, that's like the hard part is not being funny because it's easy to be funny when you say, "Oh, nigga, did you see LeBron hairline?" And then I say, "Oh, that shit look like such and such."
Yeah, that's
Uh,
why the nigga at my job the other day. That nigga wanted to tell me what he said. You look like a fat ass Busta Rhymes. I said, nigga, you look like a poor ass Lil Uzi Vert. Look at your fucking dreads. But it was just some quick shit. But to make a nigga funny on the stage, like you were saying, it's probably gonna be a totally different thing. All them eyes looking at you, and God forbid a heckler. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a lot of variables. You know what I mean?
exactly, because the difficulty of it is just because you think it's funny don't mean they gonna think it's funny.
Yeah,
You know, just because your coworkers thought it was funny don't mean these niggas gonna think it's funny.
yeah.
Like what's funny to one group of people might not be funny to this other group of people.
It definitely is like the PC world we live in. So it's some shit. I grew up watching that Def Comedy Jam where niggas was making fun of this everything, right? And now you can't even say half the shit. You might not be able to talk about using a hanger in a bitch because you don't want to pay no child support. You can't
Yeah.
say no wall shit like that nowadays. You know what I mean?
But see that also speaks to you gotta be able to read the room you in.
Yeah.
Because if you in a hood ass comedy club in Baltimore, nigga, you might be able to get all them jokes off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you might be able to do a joke about shooting a little kid in the face. And they
Mm-hmm.
gonna be laughing like a motherfucker because you know we all from the hood. So it ain't no sensitivity in the hood. Like niggas that live in the hood, niggas who come from poverty, niggas who come from fucked up circumstances, we got bigger fish to fry than a
Mm-hmm.
damn gay joke or a trans joke or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to like, let's say you in Minnesota somewhere or you in some like white ass area, then you know them niggas might not take them jokes all that funny. You know, you might make a Michael Vick joke about strangling a dog, and they gonna be like, "Oh my god, I have a dog, my Shih Tzu." Like, why would you say something like that? So you just gotta know who you telling the motherfucking jokes to.
And that's why I've been. I joined a couple groups on Facebook, like DMV comedians, open mics and stuff like that. And I asked information. You know what I mean? It's a white guy that run a thing, and you know me locally where I live at. So I asked him. I said, if I come one night, should I clean it up? What's the you know what I mean? What's the room like? He said, "Oh no, you can tell. You know, you can tell some kind of dirty jokes. There's no problem with that." So I just want to get the heads up. You know what I mean? What is it? You know what I mean? Like, is this a
Nigga,
Christian based?
say what you think is funny, my nigga.
Yeah.
Cause on some real shit, like once you get in the building, you get a vibe for it. Like once you see the crowd, you get a good feel of it. And like I said, my nigga, like depending on where you at, especially because you in the DMV, it's a lot of niggas out there. You know, so if you fuck with black comedians, you can get the vibe on where the black rooms are. So you can know, like, okay, this room is cool with this room is cool with that. Cause I wouldn't ask the motherfucker running it. I would ask niggas who tell the jokes there.
Yeah.
You know,
So I'm gonna check it out one of these days and just to see what it's like, and see the couple niggas go before me and see what the room like.
yeah.
It's like playing quarterback. You gotta see what kind of niggas playing zone or man, press man, zone. You know what I mean? Bringing the ball, you know what I mean, off the line. So it's, you know what I mean. I'm interested to see what it's like, man.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, don't overthink it. Like, you know, if I was you, especially if you got some free time, like, you know, on a Wednesday, Thursday night, or whenever they do open mics, just go to one, just pull up. Not even to tell jokes, just to see what's going on. Like, okay, that was that. Because a lot of what helped me was seeing niggas who was trash. like
how bad though? Like you
trash.
like the hot dog going down the fucking hallway type bad, or
no,
what,
like was these even jokes? That bad. Like this nigga just got up, talked, and left. Like that wasn't even comedy. Like literally, like these niggas will say something and then they'll be like, "That was funny." No, it wasn't, nigga. That wasn't even a fucking joke. Like these niggas literally get up and be like, "Oh yeah, man, I got off work yesterday and man, I come in the fucking parking lot and right next to my car is a big pile of shit. An animal shitted next to my fucking car." And you sitting there like, oh shit, that was the joke? That was the joke. That bad, my nigga. Like everybody is not funny. Just because you told a funny story to your wife and she laughed, or you said something around this one goofy motherfucker who laughs at everything and they laugh, don't make you funny. So a lot of motherfuckers, you'll go to these open mics and these niggas will swear they like it's niggas who call themselves a comedian that's not funny. So with me knowing that everywhere I've gone, everybody I've talked to, I made people laugh, I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna kill this shit.
So do them niggas you said is not funny get a response or just be quiet?
Sometimes they get a fucking response. Now don't get me wrong,
so
some niggas bomb. You will see niggas bomb. Like you'll be there and you'll be like, whoa. Seeing niggas bomb is scary, my nigga. Like that's a scary sight. Because you don't want that feeling that you know they feel. Like you can see it. You can see it in their face. Like, whoo, you know, it's like
think niggas be loading up the stands though? You know how BET, you ever see a BET Awards and you have all them niggas sitting in the seats?
But this is the thing about open mics. Open mics 99% of the time are very supportive. So being that they understand what you're going through and they, you know, we're supporting each other because we all trying to accomplish the same goal. A lot of them niggas will laugh at your jokes that they know you working on. A lot of times, if they see that I know where he's going with this, he's working on a joke or he's trying to form or develop a thought, they'll laugh. And then when you come off stage, they'll let you know, like, hey, my nigga, maybe you should say that this way. You know, you could have got a lot more out of that joke. You should have said that, or you could have did that with that. Like, we get where you was going with it. So even though it probably wasn't the funniest shit in the world, niggas will give you a little because we know like it's uncomfortable up there if you tell your joke and it's a silence. You know, so sometimes nigga, like open mics are good to get those mercy laughs. But if you fucking trash, nigga, you trash, my nigga. Like sometimes we gonna have to let you know, like, throw that whole set away. Don't tell none of those jokes. Kill them all. Like, burn all of them, throw the baby out in the bathwater because all that shit was garbage. You know, so I would go to open mics because you know you get to see what the vibe is, my nigga. Like, cause trust me, it's gonna be a lot of niggas in there that ain't funny at all. You know, it's just like when you go to the gym or when you go to the park. Every nigga there not dunking. Everybody there not hitting fucking half court 3-pointers, and you know we ain't got Allen Iverson crossovers. Niggas just up there, you know, getting their reps in, my nigga. Like a whole lot of niggas doing these open mics will never get a camera put in front of them. They're never gonna be on TV. They're not gonna succeed at all. They'll never make money in comedy, and that's okay because we all just out here trying to figure this shit out. You know, like
never. You don't think the nigga can be at least a perp on Law and Order? You don't think the nigga can make it that?
Fuck no, nigga. Some of these niggas is terrible, my nigga. Like, trust me, when you go to an open mic, you'll see, my nigga. Like, a lot of what stopped me from trying comedy was seeing the super high level of motherfuckers.
So what was your first joint? You feel like I saw the one you touched the mic and this shit went off. Was that your first?
That was my second time.
And then I seen the one you was talking about your homies. If you was a woman, that shit was funny. Like, how long did it take you to develop that joke right there?
Shit, I was on live. I did that shit live. Like,
damn.
Yeah, nigga, I just made that shit up
on the fly.
Yeah,
that nigga did a backyard pass like you should do it and said, "Fuck, I'm gonna just launch it."
But see, honestly, dog, all the jokes that I've told on stage so far have been shit that I said on live. They're all jokes that when I be on live, that you see me on live with my homeboys, it be shit that I said that I've been like, I'm gonna just use that shit on stage because them niggas on live was rolling. So I just keep them. I'll be like, all right, nigga, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna watch the live, and I'm gonna just write down little talking points that I said and just keep them.
So how do you write? Do you put it like in a bullet point form, or you write it like a full-on fucking sentence?
Now, because nothing sounds how you wrote it when you say it on stage. So now I make a voice note and just go over it, listen to it. So like when I'm on the way to the comedy club, I'm just playing that shit in my car on repeat.
Okay, so you do like
every
an audio
time
book.
I hear it, yeah, I can just add to it or take shit away. Like that wasn't even funny. Then I ain't gonna say that shit.
So how do you know when you pause to let the shit? You know what I mean? It's like I see niggas let this shit pause after they tell a joke. They let it pause for a little bit and go on. Like, what's your technique to do that? You know what I mean? You see how niggas let it pause for a little bit and then they go on.
You check the crowd's reaction.
Okay.
Like if they're laughing, you let them get their laugh out. You know, y'all go ahead and finish your laugh. So once y'all done laughing, then I could keep on going. You know, because you don't want to joke through the laugh because you're going to miss another laugh. You're going to miss another opportunity. Nigga, they too busy laughing to hear what you're saying. So once you say something that you know is funny, let them get their laughs out before you continue. So that's where the pause is. Or like you pause because you might have knew you said something that it might take them a second to catch. So y'all, you got what I said, and then you then you get off into your shit. But you know, like that's all in timing. Like once you know what you said, hit, you wait. All right, nigga, let me, once you throw that grenade, you wait for that motherfucker to explode. Then after all the shrapnel settles, then you continue on.
So what is off limit for Dolomite in his comedy? Anything's off limit?
My personal business.
Oh, your personal business completely?
Yeah, like there's probably shit that at some point I'm gonna talk about, but like I don't want to tell no jokes that I feel like if this person is in the crowd, I won't be able to tell the joke. Or if this person hears the joke, I'm gonna have an issue with that person.
Yeah, so like it's like Ice Cube performing like no Vaseline, like niggas like Like, why you put this shit on, Dr. Dre? Even though it's 30 years, that's still like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So it's like I'm not finna tell no jokes about my kid's mom. That's gonna
God damn,
stop us from getting along.
that's why I
But
appreciate
see,
you,
that's the
man,
thing. Like,
because
nigga, if me and my kid's mom didn't get along, if I was on some nigga, fuck this bitch, then hell yeah, I'm gonna tell the jokes because fuck this bitch.
but I
But me
appreciate
and my
you have a
kid's
mature
mom have a
relationship
great
though.
relationship.
It's
Exactly.
hard
So it's
for us
like,
black people. It's
nigga,
hard though.
I'm not finna say nothing negative because we in a good fucking space and I value that. So I'm not finna fuck that up.
So that's what I'm saying, man. That's lovely, man, because there's a lot of niggas not even at that level. And probably won't be because we made the nut decision to get the bitch pregnant.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not finna do that, my nigga. Like we was married for 15 years, dog. Like I'm not finna fuck that up because the joke could be funny. Cause I got some hilarious shit to say about it. Don't get me wrong, my nigga. I got some hilarious shit. But I'm cool because I would hate for her to show up to a show and it's like, damn, I had this cool ass joke, but she looking at me. No, my nigga, I'm just not gonna never say those jokes, my nigga. Like I'm gonna keep that one to myself because as much as I know it'll probably kill, it's gonna kill what me and her got going on, and that's
Yeah,
way more
word.
valuable than making these niggas laugh. So like talking about her, talking about my kids, like certain shit. Like I'm not finna make no fucking jokes about like my parents or nothing like that. Like I'm cool, my nigga. Like certain shit ain't even worth the laugh because it's like I understand that a lot of motherfuckers in my family probably got thick skin, but I just couldn't see myself profiting off making them look fucked up.
And off the pain.
Yeah, exactly. Certain shit is like, come on, my nigga. Like, I'm better than this. Like, I could find so much other shit to talk about than to try to like make somebody in my family look fucked up. Now, if it's something that is harmless, like it's something that's like, oh man, one day my brother tripped over his motherfucking foot, or like nigga, we was chilling, we was playing, and the nigga set his t-shirt on fire and I had to stomp his ass out. That's harmless, my nigga. But like I'm not finna speak down on nobody's like financial situation or they position in life or no failures or nothing like that, like no mental issues or I'm not gonna touch on shit that I feel like is gonna hurt nobody's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, fuck everybody else.
Yeah, because I was watching you with what do you call a Sunday? Toxic Sundays with you and
Yeah,
your people.
toxic Bible study.
That shit was funny, man.
Yeah, nigga.
Listen,
Toxic nigga. You should pop on one day, nigga. Like it's a good place to work out some comedy, my nigga. Like literally, dog. Like we just in there getting our jokes off. Like just because I'm the only one who decided to get on stage and become a comedian, don't mean that we ain't all in there trying to be funny. So, nigga, you more than welcome to pop in on Toxic Sunday,
yeah, I
my
was like,
nigga. Like.
damn, I said, yo, this nigga's talking about peppers, and that's the last thing I saw. It was, you know what I mean? It was just a good vibe, man. It's good that black people we can come together just to talk shit and me get a smile out of it, man. Because a lot of people going through something. Everybody's going through with something, you know what I mean? A little
Yeah.
darkness, you know what I mean? It can't be all rain and sunshine and no rain and rainbows and candy canes. And so it was good just to see that, yo.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about comedy in general, and like why I always wanted to do it because like I could use the experiences that I had to help somebody with theirs. So like even though I'm not finna jump on stage and tell y'all niggas my business, at the same time, I understand that you came in this motherfucker to get your laugh on to escape from some bullshit. So if I can help you just laugh away some fuck shit, I feel like I did a good thing, my nigga. I feel like I did a good public service helping you escape some fuck shit or just think about something funny whenever you in a bad situation. Like, oh, nigga, this remind me of that shit Uncle Dolomite said on stage. That shit was funny as a motherfucker. So you was able to laugh your way through some bullshit.
But you know what I find funny though, man? There's some niggas with the talent just with like crazy one-liners that will knock shit off off the tree. And I feel like definitely is a craft a nigga can just hit a nigga with a one-liner and let that shit just erupt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And like that's the funny thing about like what my homeboy JP said about like the different types of comedians. Like, you know, now they got IG comedians, they got, you know, niggas who do the stage, niggas who do TV shows, niggas who do movies, niggas who do skits, niggas who do pranks. Like, if you make people laugh, you a comedian.
Mm.
Like, that's
So you just think anybody that makes somebody laugh, they are comedians. So it's not levels to it like a CNA, GNA, nurse.
nigga. Well,
If
the
you make a
thing
nigga
is,
laugh,
but
you're a
it's
comedian.
not that it's not levels, it's that it's categories.
Categories.
If you a IG comedian, you a comedian. You just an IG comedian.
Yeah, I like that nigga Desi Bank, Country Wayne, them niggas.
Yeah. But that don't make them no less funny than, let's say, Carlos Miller, because Carlos Miller is a stage comedian.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because you do it on stage and I do it in a Hellcat, don't make you different than me. We just have different disciplines. You know, it's like you do jujitsu and I do kung fu, or I do you know, jeet kune do or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, we do different forms of martial arts, but it's all martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what it is with comedy. Like, you make niggas laugh there, I make niggas laugh here, but we all making niggas laugh and we all making money, which is a completely, you know, that's what really makes you a comedian, nigga. Whatever you make money doing, that's what your motherfucking ass is, my nigga. You know, nigga, you might make your money on stage, but if I make more money than you sitting in my living room making jokes, how are you more of a comedian than I am?
Yeah, that's why I didn't like when them niggas beefing, like Faison Love getting mad at the young niggas and some
Faison
old
Love
nigga.
just a fucking hater.
I just think I never thought the nigga was funny. You know,
Who,
he always,
Faison?
yeah.
Yeah, he just a fucking hater. Like, just because they put your ass in movies because you was Big Worm don't mean you the fucking authority on what the fuck comedy is and what's funny. You just a big fat black ugly ass hater, my nigga. Like, who the fuck is you? You ain't Chappelle, nigga. Like, you ain't killed no stages, nigga. You ain't headline no tours. Who the fuck is you? You know, so, cause that's the fucking thing. Like, you talking about niggas who ain't been on stage. Like, nigga, who remember a Faison joke off stage?
No.
Nigga, like, you do he have any, you know, like, as much hate as Kevin Hart gets, as much hate as I give Kevin Hart. Nigga, Kevin Hart got so many memorable jokes. Kevin Hart got damn near more memorable jokes than most people. Nigga, all right.
Not my favorite one when he said he was going canoeing with his homeboy. And the nigga fell in the water. He said,
Oh,
hey,
Jesus.
Jesus, god damn, I thought she was like that shit was a memorable line.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, nigga, Faison has 0 of those.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, of everybody he hate on, nigga, he has nothing on everybody he hate on. Cat Williams got 1,000 memorable jokes. Kevin Hart, nigga, Mike Epps, even Monique, like, nigga, all these comedians who been on stage putting in work, they all got something. They all got a Netflix special or something on TV. Like, nigga, when the last time you could show me a video of Faison Love on somebody's stage?
No.
So who the fuck is he to talk anything about fucking comedy? Like, nigga, shut your big chunky ass up, nigga. Like, nigga, you have no place for this. Like, nigga, just to, you know, motherfuckers keep putting your fat ass in movies for some reason, and you feel like that's something. Like, that make you the fucking authority. Like, nigga, you just lucky. You know, so like I don't have no like, oh man, you know, Faison, he a legend. Nigga, Big Worm is a legend. Nigga, you just a nigga who got lucky enough to play him.
Yeah, that's facts, man. That's definitely facts about. I just don't understand why we get to the point of just hate. Like, and you know what I mean? At the end of the day, if your shit didn't pop off, you should look for it and support the niggas that pop off. Like, that's how I always looked at it. You know what I mean? When I had the shortcomings in my football career, I wasn't that nigga. But I seen niggas who was the nigga, and I was like, damn, them niggas was really the nigga. I'm glad they made it to the league or made it to the CFL, the XFL arena, whatever it is. You made it professionally. So
Yeah, like
there's no sense of hate.
yeah, but the thing is, like certain niggas, like it makes them feel better to knock other niggas down. Like they don't like to see other niggas succeed where they failed at. So it just seems like it makes them better to say, oh, the only reason he succeeded is because of this. Oh, the only reason he succeeded is because of that. And at the end of the day, nigga, all of us are lucky in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he got lucky where you didn't get lucky, don't make your luck different than his luck. You lucky like he lucky, my nigga. All of us are lucky, dog. We was all lucky to be born to the parents we was born at in the United States. Because Faison Love, if your ass was born in a third world country, you'd be starving like the rest of them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you wouldn't have been born where you was born, live where you live, and ran into who you ran into, nothing that you have accomplished would have happened without a series of lucky opportunities that you was able to capitalize on. So watch your fucking mouth when you speaking on motherfuckers who use their luck different than you use yours. Because nigga, your shit is the same shit as they shit.
And you know what I gotta say, man? And the really raw, I think, is the real reason why I think the hate is real, and because a lot of that shit passed, generation to generation, and we don't break the curse of, that we all have that one Uncle Ruckus nigga. There's always gonna be that one that never gets the help to really self-reflect and get the hate out of them, and where to see where that hate comes from. And I've seen it countless times, especially sports-wise. I watched the female national championship, and I looked at that game, and I saw all them white people so sad, man. So sad.
Yeah, nigga, because they don't want to see the great white hope get knocked down. You know, especially because even though they don't like Angel Reese, she got a ring and Caitlyn don't. Nigga said he trying to offer you something.
I don't know what the shit. There's all kind of fake shit on Twitch and all.
Nigga hate when your ass click on one of them links and it be some stupid shit. Like, motherfucker, I thought you had something to add to the conversation with your bitch ass.
Yeah, I thought, what the fuck? But yeah, man, it was like watching Harlem Nights, like Cam said this morning. It definitely was like that. Because them black broads, hey yo, lock them white bitches up, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, and that's the fucking thing,
Saying
my nigga.
Quit it, nigga.
Like Clay, what's her fucking name? Caitlin Clark is a great player. She's a great story. I'm sure a lot of people are inspired by it, but nigga, a story don't win championships, my nigga.
Yeah. Like, and you know what kind of give me kind of vibes? You old enough, Christian Laettner. Yeah. Remember every niggas had so much. The white people had so much hope for this nigga. This nigga was supposed to be the next Bird. The nigga fizzled out like a $20 rock out of South Central.
Yeah, like, nigga, he was the basketball equivalent of Tim Tebow. Cause you remember Tebow, right? From Florida.
Tebow.
Tim Tebow from Florida, the praying motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Tim Tebow. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, like Tim Tebow. Nigga, remember Tebow? He score a touchdown, start praying and shit. Yeah, nigga, like that shit cool in college, my nigga. That shit hit different.
Yeah, that nigga had a crazy NIL deal though.
Oh,
that nigga had a crazy NIL deal.
Nigga, if they had NIL when Tebow was playing, nigga, Tebow would have been in college 20 more years. Nigga, Tebow would have became a full doctor, my nigga.
Oh, that nigga would definitely made a bag, man.
That nigga would have never left college, dog. It's a gang of niggas that nigga, if NIL was around when certain niggas was playing like Reggie Bush.
I gotta
Reggie Bush would have had a crazy NIL.
Could you imagine what their run would have been if them niggas had the booster could have been this openly giving them niggas money?
Nigga. Dog. Like I feel like if they had NIL deals, LeBron would have went to college.
Oh yeah, he definitely went.
Kobe would have went to college, like KG would have went to college. If they had NIL when certain niggas was running around, Shit. Nigga, even like Brandon Jennings. You know, Brandon Jennings, that nigga went overseas to go play overseas before he came to the league. Cause he wanted to go straight out of high school, but they didn't let him. So he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go make some money. Fuck y'all. He
And,
went to like Italy or some shit.
yeah, I feel like, man, they should have. You got an option, right? You should always have an option in life, especially if you can get picked. You know, we get up to the age. I'm at the age, getting close to the age where I can't get drafted. You know what I mean, by the military in general. But if you got the choice of niggas got to go, if a major war happens, you can grab my ass. I should be able to do what the fuck I want to do in reason.
Yeah. You know, and that's the fucking thing. Like, you know, I'm glad the D League did what they did and started allowing high school players to come do the D League first, you know, because that's cool. But, you know, nigga, if a motherfucker's good enough to play, if he good enough to get picked, nigga, let his ass come through. You know, and it's fucked up because honestly, my pushback to that is a lot of those niggas ain't mentally ready
Yeah, look,
to
but look
have
at
$20 million.
But you look at them niggas on over Europe, them niggas starting like 16. Nigga Luke been a bucket since he got in the league.
Yeah.
That nigga been the nigga been wearing do-rags and playing in Tim's since he got in the league. You know what I mean?
But it's because they society different than American society.
Oh yeah.
You know, they don't have a level of press. They don't have a level of access. Like a 19-year-old with $10 million in the United States is different than a 19-year-old with 10 million in Lithuania. You know, when you in Lithuania, it ain't a whole lot of bullshit to get into when you a 16-year-old that's playing professional ball. You probably ain't even got the same level of money that a young professional in the NBA got in the United States. Like, nigga, you can get into a lot of bullshit when you
That's
get a
like what I'm
young
saying. That's
nigga.
like the big nigga I used to like when he was at USC too, DeMar DeRozan. Could you imagine that nigga went straight to the league? like that nigga, he might not have been able to handle that shit. He might have crashed out. So maybe
Yeah, and
he
he
need
from
that.
Compton. That nigga went to Compton High, nigga. That nigga he went to high school with my little sister. Nigga, that's a different level. Giving a little nigga like that some money
10 million.
at that age, like nigga, a lot of niggas from Compton, nigga, we don't be liking to see our little niggas go to USC because we be like, oh shit, nigga, you ain't even move. You can still live at your mama house. If you from Compton and you go to USC, nigga, that's a 10-minute drive to the school.
And what's the other powerhouse y'all got? The nigga with the rabbits. What's that shit right there? Long Beach. What's that Long Beach something? What's that shit called? Long Beach Tech.
Oh, Long Beach Poly.
Oh yeah,
That's where
that's
Snoop
a
Dogg went.
powerhouse. That's a fucking powerhouse, nigga.
Yeah, they put niggas, they
30
putting 4,
niggas
5
out
niggas
here.
in the NFL, nigga, like every year, nigga. That's another hood ass school, nigga. Snoop Dogg went to Long Beach Poly, my nigga. That's a hood ass school, nigga. That's all the Crips.
Hey nigga, I saw that. I forgot who the fuck I think it was like a documentary or something about them niggas. And you see Deshaun Jackson. He said, yeah, I went here. Nigga Juju. All this countless niggas, Mercedes Lewis, and niggas is ding, 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 ding. I said, damn, all these fucking early round picks went here. I said,
And
yo,
what's crazy is them niggas wasn't like there was niggas who was just as good, if not better than all them niggas who never made it because of hood shit.
that's what
They
Keyshawn said. He says a lot of niggas. He said, yo, it was a lot of niggas in Southern LA was way better than me. Them niggas fell on a dummy mission, got out of here.
Hell yeah, nigga. Like it was this nigga fucking Daryl Rudeau who was cold as a motherfucker. Kareem Kelly, Herbert Ho Chang, like nigga out of Compton High. We had a nigga that we used to call Super Crip, David Hamilton.
This nigga said Super Crip.
Nigga KG and them nigga, they know about Super Crip. Like if you ask certain niggas that's like legends in the NBA, like nigga ask Paul Pierce about Super Crip. A lot of them niggas know Super Crip, nigga. David Hamilton, nigga. I went to school with him, nigga. We had third period math together. And nigga David Hamilton, Super Crip, nigga. Tayshaun asked Tayshaun Prince and Tyson Chandler about Super Crip.
That nigga was
They
like
know
that.
Super Crip. We eliminated them niggas from the state title. Them niggas didn't win the state title. They went to Dominguez. Tayshaun Prince and Tyson Chandler was on the same high school team with the Game. The rapper Game, he was on that team.
I heard they said he was decent, man. They said he was
Yeah,
decent.
nigga,
Man.
Game was a baller. That nigga like 6'5" or some shit. Like that nigga was a beast. He didn't start because that team was so deep. But nigga, he was legit. They had a nigga named Jason Thomas who also played quarterback. He was dope. And this nigga Kenny Bruner. Did you watch N1? Like N1 mixtape?
Oh yeah.
You ever
Nigga
heard
had
of
shoes and
Bad
everything.
Santa?
I don't
The
remember
little
him.
dark skinned nigga? Okay, well, he was on that team too. Kenny Bruner. He was cold. Like they had a cold ass squad, but they couldn't fuck with us, nigga. We had this nigga named Tito Maddox, who was also super dope, nigga. Like, but Super Crip, nigga, Super Crip was that nigga.
What's the other nigga? Baron Davis. Y'all got countless niggas. Gilbert Arenas. Y'all got countless
Those
niggas.
is the niggas who made it, but like even like a nigga named Shay Cotton.
Shay Cotton.
Shay Cotton. At nigga, ask Kevin Garnett, nigga. If you Google Shay Cotton, Shay Cotton was like LeBron before LeBron.
God
Shay
damn.
Cotton was super cold, nigga. Like this niggas in the NBA right now that was scared of Shay Cotton.
God damn.
Yeah, nigga, we had some niggas out here, dog. Like, and they not unknown names. Like you can ask niggas who played professional, they know these names.
Hey yo, have you ever went to that motherfucker Drew League shit? You know any niggas ever went to that shit?
I had homeboys who played in Drew League. I never made it because nigga, you got to get there like 5 in the fucking morning to get a seat.
5 in the morning.
Nigga, it be so many NBA players, IG models, celebrities.
5 in the morning, nigga.
Nigga, the games don't start till like 8, 10.
That's a Jordan release or something.
Nigga, you gotta be there like 5 in the morning, my nigga. Like the line is around the like. Think about it, dog. Like if they told you LeBron James is gonna be at a high school gym in your town, like how do you think the crowd gonna be if they tell you, oh yeah, it's gonna be LeBron, DeMar DeRozan, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving all playing against each other at a high school gym?
Niggas gonna be in there early in the morning.
Nigga, your whole town gonna be there, dog. And this is LA, my nigga. Like this ain't no small city, my nigga. We all know that shit going on. So that's thousands of people trying to fit into a high school gym. So no, I ain't been there, my nigga. Like I'm not fucking getting up at 4 in the morning to get dressed and go be outside waiting at 5 in the morning. I watch that shit on YouTube, nigga. I'm cool.
Oh shit, this nigga said 5 in the morning.
Nigga,
that's
5
crazy.
in the morning. Like, nigga, just think about it, dog. Like, nigga, we got 5 future Hall of Famers playing in a high school gym.
Yeah,
I'm cool, my nigga. You know, and everybody else on the court is also niggas who legendary out here, niggas who beastie out here, niggas who probably was 5-star recruits at one point, like nigga 20-30 point scorers in high school, like niggas who really with the bullshit, like niggas who can't wait to play against LeBron. Like, now I'm gonna get that nigga 20.
mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like, nigga, that competition at the Drew League is a motherfucker. I put some of them Drew League teams up against I ain't gonna say NBA teams, but definitely D1 college teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nigga, them niggas is really beastie, my nigga. Like, a lot of them niggas is D1, you know, they play for UCLA. They just didn't get drafted.
So what who created this shit, man? Always wondered this, man. I remember watching He Got Game, and I was like, damn, these niggas really got outdoor gyms. So why is that shit so popular, outdoor gyms in LA, yo?
What you mean, like outdoor basketball or
I mean like weight gyms,
pro-am game?
I mean like weight gyms and shit. I always like,
because it don't fucking rain all the time out here.
I'm like, man, outdoor gym. I mean, with some good fucking equipment. I'm like,
like it only rains. Let's say like a normal year in California, like a regular year, nigga, we might get 3 weeks of rain.
Why don't niggas move out of LA? I feel like y'all like to see like New York. New York niggas never move out of New York. Why niggas don't move out of LA?
Because we have everything. Like we got 2 of every sport franchise.
Yeah.
We got 2 basketball teams, we got 2 football teams, we got 2 baseball teams, we got 2 hockey teams. We got beaches, we got mountains, we got snow, we got the desert, we got San Diego, we got bitches, we got good ass weed. The fuck we gonna leave for? Like what's out there that we don't have here?
Less taxes.
Yeah, but where the less taxes is, y'all niggas got tornadoes, you got snow, you niggas got all type of shit we don't want nothing to do with, my nigga. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's cheaper, but you getting what you pay for too, my nigga.
you're
Like,
right about that.
you know, if you live in LA, you can legit end up in a movie just because you know somebody. You can end
Yeah.
up in a rap video. You can run into celebrities at the fucking supermarket. Like, the fuck I'm gonna leave this for, my nigga? Like, you know, even niggas who live in the heart of South Central, nigga, like this niggas live off Vermont and Normandy. Like, I ain't going nowhere. Fuck that, nigga. I know, nigga, they done shot 4 of my family members, but fuck I'm gonna do? Go to Mississippi? Shit.
This nigga said Mississippi.
Like,
That's
nigga,
crazy.
that's a cold downgrade, my nigga. Like it ain't nowhere to go from here.
Yeah.
It ain't no up from here, my nigga. This is the up.
So
Fuck, I'm gonna
what's
go to New York.
another thing before we get out of here, man? What's this big thing? I remember when it was hot on BET, nigga. I saw a rerun on this shit when I was on YouTube. Baldwin Hills. So is that like the Bel Air for niggas and or
It's
what is
one of them.
why is that so prominent, Baldwin Hills in LA?
Because there was a time when like 5 or 6 players from the Lakers was there, couple of Raiders, and you know it just became like, oh, you know, if you black and you got money, nigga, that's the cool place to go because it's still in the hood. It's up, it's elevated, so you can look down. But once you get down that motherfucker, you in the 60s, rolling 60s, like you in the hood, nigga. Like Baldwin Hills is still in the hood, but you got to go up that hill. So once you go up that hill, it's kind of like, okay, nigga, you in this area. They got real nice houses, nice
So
properties. And
is
shit.
it like it's like a treaty with niggas on the hills of like people know not to violate niggas' houses on the
Well,
hills?
see, this is I'm pretty sure no matter where you go, like black people are not stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you in areas that are affluent, niggas know, like nigga, even niggas in affluent areas in the DMV, like you know, parts of PG County, like y'all niggas ain't finna go to where the rich niggas live and go
Yeah.
tear up shit. You tear up shit in the hood where y'all live. You gonna tear up shit in the projects, but you ain't finna go to like the nice mall and the nice black areas and fuck they shit up. You gonna let black excellence remain excellent. So that's the same with Baldwin Hills, you know, because don't get me wrong, it ain't like parties in Baldwin Hills don't get shot up because they do, but it's not as prevalent as it is down the hill in the 6-0s or in the jungles because that motherfucker close to there too. Like, we know where it goes down at, but if we up there, we're gonna act like we got some motherfucking sense because we don't want to fuck up nothing in a nice area. You know, niggas who got resources ain't fucking up shit. It's the broke niggas. Like niggas know how to act. When we get a couple dollars in our pocket, it's just the broke ass niggas who be fucking up because they ain't got shit to lose.
That's real. I appreciate you giving me your time today, man. Let the people know when your show's coming up.
I be forgetting. It's the 16th. No, the 18th. Yeah, it's the 18th. April 18th. If your ass is listening to this and you in the Inland Empire, it's gonna be a Rancho at the Epic Event Center, nigga. It's More Laughs with Maury. I'm gonna be on stage with like 20 comedians. I don't know all them niggas' names. I ain't even finna try to say them, but I'm gonna be there. Y'all niggas get
How
y'all
many
tickets
minutes you
on
be doing?
Eventbrite. I don't know. I might do 10. But if I do 5, that's cool too, because I'm gonna kill that shit. Whatever time I get, I got enough material for it. So, you know, I'm ready for whatever. I gotta talk to that nigga about that shit too, because I literally don't know how long I'm gonna be on stage, but I'm gonna be on motherfucking stage, dog. So that's all I'm worried about. I got on the ticket kind of late, you know, like last week. So I'm just finding out about the shit. Yeah, but in about a week and a half, 2 weeks or some shit like that, I'll be up there. So shit gonna be a good look, my nigga. This gonna be my first real show. Because all the other times they've all been open mics.
Oh, so okay.
So this gonna be my first show, like where the crowd is paying to see comedians. This ain't a bunch of comedians laughing at each other. This is gonna be literally like niggas dressing up, bringing their girl. So it's gonna be dope. This is my first real show. So I get to really test my jokes and make sure they funny on people who paid.
And that's where the pressure comes in, right?
Yeah. But, like I said, like I'm confident in the fact that when I was doing open mics, there was other people coming in just to see, like, other people's people, bar attendees and shit like that. And I was making them laugh. So I'm like, nigga, it's funny.
Yeah.
But,
all right, man. Let me get the fuck out of here. I gotta cut the grass. I know y'all don't gotta deal with that shit. Our grass just.
I got rocks in my yard. But the thing is, like, there's niggas out here who got grass and shit, but like, like I said, our weather ain't like y'all weather. Y'all get a lot of rain and
that shit be growing. That shit be growing like a motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, y'all niggas be cutting y'all grass every 2-3 days and shit, nigga. Like
my shit like the fucking that shit like a fucking Africa right now, nigga. Wild antelopes. All kind of shit can run in that shit right now.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Y'all niggas got animals and shit. We don't have animals out here.
We got squirrels and all kind of shit, nigga.
We don't got none of that shit, nigga. I ain't start seeing deer until I start driving trucks. I had never seen a deer.
What about turtles? Y'all got turtles out there, nigga?
No.
God damn.
Nigga, I might have never seen a frog in my life. I was just telling the homie that shit. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a frog in real life.
So y'all just got big ass seagulls just running around.
Yep. Birds, cats, and dogs. That's the fuck it, nigga. We just got birds.
Damn, that shit wild.
Yeah, nigga, we don't have animals running around this bitch. They'll get hit by cars.
Yeah, that's
we
crazy.
Don't got possums. We don't got fucking none of that shit. Y'all niggas got beavers and.
What about LA? How big y'all rats get out there?
Shit. We don't have them.
Y'all don't got no rats?
No.
How y'all niggas don't got no rats?
Nigga, because it's LA, nigga, we don't have rats, nigga. Like, we don't got a seaboard, nigga. Like, no, nigga, we got beaches, dog. Like, we don't got none of that shit, nigga. Like, don't get me wrong. You'll have mice if you're if you like got a big yard and shit, like, whatever them shits that go under the ground.
Yeah.
Squirrels. Is that a squirrel? What's that shit to go under the ground and dig holes in your yard?
Groundhogs.
No, nigga, not a groundhog. What you say, man? Gophers. Yeah,
gophers. Got gophers?
Yeah, they under the ground. If you got a yard, you got gophers and shit. But like, that's it, nigga. Like, if you got mice, everybody got mice and shit. But like big ass rats, nah, nigga, rats? We don't have that.
God damn, man. That's
nigga, ain't no rats out this. If you got rats, you's a nasty bastard.
I'm just saying, it's rats everywhere out here just running around, looking at you in your face.
We don't got street rats. Like, you ain't finna be walking through LA and see a fucking rat running up the street. No. You see a rat running up the street in LA, you gonna see 20 niggas running full speed in fear.
All right, man. Let's close the fuck out, man. Go check, Dolomite, thing you said at where? You said this shit.
Epic Event Center in Rancho Cucamonga, my nigga, on the 18th.
So that shit fucked me up because it got me thinking about Friday.
Yeah, nigga, everybody think Rancho Cucamonga is a fictional place. No, Rancho Cucamonga, it exists. It's a real place, my nigga. Rancho's a real place.
I don't even know how to spell that shit, but you know what I mean? I thought that shit was fake.
Nigga, don't even try it. But yeah, nigga, Rancho Cucamonga is a real place in California.
All right, yo. Man, go check them out, man. I appreciate you coming on, yo. And you know what I mean?
Man,
try
thanks for always having me, dog.
All right.